Hello students, welcome back to maths class. We already started lesson number 1 geometrical construction. In this today we are going to learn about the congruency. Congruent means the figures or the shapes which are identical in size and shape. For example, here cards are shown. Now let's study about the segments, triangle and circle. First is congruence of segments.
First is congruence of segments. In this activity is given, take a rectangular paper. I have this rectangular paper. Place two opposite sides one upon the other. If I place these two sides, we'll find that they coincide exactly. Here you can see it, they coincide exactly. Second activity is given. Using the ruler, measure the lengths of segment AB and segment PQ. Here segment AB is 4 cm and PQ is also 4 cm. Now we cannot pick up and place one segment over the other. So for this we will use the tracing. Trace the segment AB along with the names of the point on a sheet of transparent paper. I am using this transparent sheet. Place this new segment on PQ. Here I placed, and verify that if point A is placed on point P, here you can see A is placed on point P and B is placed on exactly on point Q. It means that segment AB is congruent to segment PQ. AB is congruent to segment PQ. We can infer from this that if two line segments have the same lengths, they coincide exactly with each other. That is, they are congruent. If segment AB and segment PQ are congruent, it is written as segment AB 4 cm, segment PQ is 4 cm. And if both are congruent, they are written as segment AB congruent to segment PQ. Here this is the symbol of the congruence. From this we can say that if given line segments are equal in length, they are congruent. Length is equal, then they are the congruent. If segment AB is congruent to segment PQ, it means that segment PQ is congruent to segment AB. Note also that if segment AB is congruent to PQ, here segment AB is congruent to segment PQ and segment PQ is congruent to segment MN, then segment AB is also congruent to segment MN. In other words, if one line segment is congruent to a second, then the first segment is also congruent to the third. From the shape shown below, write the names of the pairs of congruent line segments. Here we have to write the names of the congruent segments from this figure. So first is segment AB. AB is congruent to DC. It is already given. Segment AE. Segment AE is congruent to segment BH. A is congruent to BH. This is already given. Now segment EF we have to find out. Segment EF is congruent to segment HG. So we will write here segment HG, and segment DF. DF is congruent to segment CG. DF is congruent to segment CG. So write down segment DF congruent to segment CG. Now let's solve practice set 6. First question is write the names of pairs of congruent line segments. We have to use a divider to find them. So we will use this divider to measure the length. First we will place it on G point and measure the GB segment GB. So here one tip on G and other is on B. Like this you will measure. So this is GB. Let's see which one is same. Here GC. Yes, GC is exactly same. So we will write here answer segment GB is congruent to segment GC or CG. Another segment also we will find out. First GR. Measure here GR. Now same we can place on point M. GM we will measure. It is exactly same of GR. So next pair is segment GR is congruent to segment GM, or you can also write segment RG congruent to segment MG. Same distance I kept and measure GN. It is same, right? This is same. So again another pair I'll write here segment GR is congruent to segment GN. Like this you can make the pairs. Now measure GM and GE. It is also same. So another pair will be segment GM congruent to segment GE. So we find here the pairs of the congruent segments. Second question is, on the line below, the distance between any two adjoining points shown on it is equal. All points are all on equal distance. Fill in the blanks. First is segment AB. Now find out where is segment AB. Here A and B, the distance between AB is 1 unit. So we will write another segment in which the distance is 1 unit. You can write any name. I am writing here WX. Next pair is segment AP. A and P. In between A and P, how many units are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can take any point and from that point 5 units you can measure. So I will take here Q point. First is Q. So from Q 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it come on W. So QW is the segment. Segment AP congruent to segment QW. We are measuring the distance. Next is segment AC. Where is A? Here A and C. The distance between AC is 2 unit. So I can take any point. Let's take Z. From Z 1 and 2. So I'll write here X. ZX. So segment AC congruent to segment ZX. Another pair we have to find out segment BY. Where is B? Here B is there and Y is there. In between B and Y 1, 2, 3, 4 units are there. So we have to take another segment in which the distance will be 4 units. So for example, I'll take A, and from A 4 units 1, 2, 3 and 4. It will come on point Z. So AZ is congruent to segment BY. Next is YQ. Y and Q, the distance is 1, 2 and 3 units. So I'll take here another point X, and from X 3 units 1, 2 and 3. It will be B. So XB. The last one, segment BW. You see here BW, the distance is 2 units. So you can take any point here again. P point I am taking 1 and 2. So that is PY. So students, like this you can write your answers. Answers may vary because you can take any point. Only keep in mind the distance should be the same between two segments. Now let's learn congruence of angles. Observe the given angles and write the names of those having equal measures. Here are some angles are given. The names we have to write here. Here see ABC angle is exactly same, that is 35 degree. Is angle SPM. Angle NIT, measure of angle NIT is 90 degrees, and here you can see measure of angle SRI is also 90 degrees. So both are same, equal. Then angle PTQ and angle RTS are also exactly same, that is 100 degrees. So I can write here measure angle ABC is equal to measure of angle SPM, measure of angle NIT is equals to measure of angle SRI, measure angle PTQ is equals to measure angle RTS. Next activity is draw two angles LMN and angle XYZ of 40 degrees each. You can see here I already drawn. Now trace the arms of LMN using the transparent sheet. So I am using this and will trace the arms. I trace the arms here. Now place this angle on XYZ. So I'll keep on XYZ. Here you can see. Now observe, if point M is placed on Y here and ray MN on ray YZ, YZMN, then ray ML falls on ray YX here, we can infer that angles of equal measure are congruent. The congruence of angles does not depend upon the measure of those angles or the sides or rays. That LMN is congruent with XYZ is written as, we can write here, angle LMN is congruent to angle XYZ. Now I know two angles with equal measures are congruent to each other. If angle LMN is congruent to angle XYZ, then XYZ is congruent to LMN. And if LMN is congruent to angle ABC and angle ABC is congruent to angle XYZ, then angle LMN is congruent to angle XYZ. It is exactly same that we have seen in the congruent segment. Now let's solve practice set 7. Some angles are given below. Using the symbol of congruence, write the names of the pairs of congruent angles in these figures. Here the angles are given and we have to write the congruent angles. The pairs of congruent angles are as follows. First, we will take angle AOC. Measure angle AOC is 90 degrees and which is congruent to angle PQR. PQR. This is the first pair we got. Another pair measure angle AOB, that is 45 degrees. OB is angle bisector of angle AOC, so angle AOB is 45 degrees and angle BOC is also 45 degrees. So we can write here angle AOB congruent to angle BOC and which is also congruent to angle 45 degrees is RST. Angle RST. Another pair, that is 30 degrees angle. Angle DOC congruent to angle LMN. So this is the answer for this question. Next is congruence of circles. In these 4 circles we have to draw. First is A is 1 centimeter, B 2 centimeter and C 1 centimeter and D is 1.3 centimeter radius. By taking this radius, draw 4 circles, cut them and place them one upon the other. I already have it. This is 1 centimeter cutting of circle of radius 1 centimeter. This is circle with radius 2 centimeter. This third one C is radius having the radius 1 centimeter and the D is having the radius 1.3 centimeter. Now we have to place it one upon the other. I placed one upon the other and we have to find out which one coincide exactly. Here you can see the yellow one, 1 centimeter below it. Another one is there. So these are 2 different which are coincide exactly on one another, and this is 2 which doesn't coincide on each other. From this we can say that the circles in A and C with radius 1 centimeter coincide, while the circles in figure B and C and in figure A and D do not coincide. So circles which coincide exactly are said to be congruent circles, and the radius of the congruent circles are equal. So now I know circles of equal radii are congruent circles. means the radius is equal, then that circles are congruent. So students, we learned today congruency. Try to do the activities given in your textbook. Complete practice set 6 and 7 in your notebook along with now I know of segment, angle and circle.